Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Rice Owls, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the UMass Minutemen. He's ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So UMass return team didn't help matters out much there. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, Rice, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Rice's offense will take the field for the first time. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. To the air, it's Ortega. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Caught close to the marker. It's Pacheco. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. They'll run it from the gun. Here just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is currently up big right now, and really everything they've dialed up offensively has worked. They're up by 18 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They'll throw it on first down. Snags it over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the running back has it. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down Rice. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looking for space. It's Peppers. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they got him for the sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The UMass offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The give to the right. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Ortega. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Peppers. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. It's a draw. Hits the spin cycle. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Owls are on the move.
First down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To the air, it's Ortega. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMASS offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. looking to throw on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. On the ground with the counter. Stayed behind his pads, kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. UMass will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Ortega coming after it. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Thrust that arm out. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Run it with the fullback. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Ortega. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Shotgun snap on third down. Working that left side now. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This offense has a second down play. Got a man. It's Pacheco.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Getting some heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
UMASS 13, Rice 7.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. On third down, going up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Rice has the ball back. He makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. Sweet feet on the move.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
offense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense gets set for second down. He's got him wide open. There he goes down the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Minutemen! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Still looking on the move. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be knocked down. The UMass offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. Snags it. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, UMass. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Off he goes, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rice. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 19.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leaf, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
First down for the offense.
They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pacheco. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the ground with the back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tackled immediately after the catch. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
He leaves it with his back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the 1st down.
At the 38. And a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw. It's Ortega. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll try the counter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll take a knee. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
UMass 31, 14.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.